Yo.
We are recording. Hello, viewers and listeners all across the world and anybody within the sound and reach of my voice. This is No Frequency Radio on riverwestradio.com, 6 o'clock Mondays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. roughly. I'd like to give shout-outs and hellos to Brenna Olson at Zoomies, the whole Zoomies crew, Alex Hayes at Fuel, the whole Fuel crew, William Brasky Bulk at Lake Bluff Shell and everybody there, Stevie GB's, Maddie, Jay, and Mike over at the Standard Tavern, John Newman Sr. in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and Liz Newman in Gang Mills, New York, Aaron Browning, Elisa Grassi in Las Vegas, Nevada, Flynn McNamara in Prescott, Arizona. Hello. Thank you for listening and for watching. Microphone check, 1, 2.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So on the news, I guess I really didn't check local, but Sarkozy is out of France right now.
Yeah, it's
A big win for the socialists in France.
I thought it'd be a little uglier in the market today, but it went up a couple of points.
Did it?
Yeah.
What did the Dow close at?
I don't know what it closed out, but when I checked it at like 2 o'clock, it was up like 10 points over where it started. So
Above 12?
maybe.
Maybe.
I've been watching the Dow real close, but I don't think the France thing is the real worry. I think it's the Greece election that's really screwed.
I think the new president, was it Francois Hollande? Is that how I say the name?
Francois Hollande.
Francois Hollande, okay. He said that this is going to be an example for Germany.
The Germans have just kind of been glaring in the direction of the West all day.
Yeah.
Kind of their policy at the moment. They did come out and say they're not renegotiating anything.
Huh.
So
Yeah. Who's I don't even know who leads Germany right now.
Germany is led by Angela Merkel.
Angela Merkel.
Yeah, the Christian Democratic Union.
Christian Democratic Party. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a Republican.
Yeah, they've got austerity measures there, don't they?
The Germans kind of got their austerity measures out of the way like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They've been kind of weaning half their country off of 100% nationalized socialism since 1989, you could argue, when they were unified.
Right.
But, I don't know. I guess when people say this whole thing is due to social policies, I look at Germany, and Germany is managing to pay for universal health care and free college for everybody.
Yeah.
So,
their spending is up, though, a lot.
The Germans are at something like 70% of their GDP in debt, which is still less than us.
Yeah. I don't know. I just read an article that they're spending like $268 billion, something like that.
Yeah, but it's
a lot.
It's not about cash, though. It's about cash flow.
Right. The redistribution of capital.
Yeah, it's a social democracy. The northern countries of Europe don't seem to have any problem with that. The Norwegians, the Germans tend to be able to pay for this stuff, and not so much the Spanish, Italians, or Greeks.
Why is that? Is that monetary? Is that just because of the euro? Because that.
I mean, I haven't crunched the numbers on that, but unfortunately, I have a real job. But I think what it is that in the northern countries, there's just kind of this consensus for a better quality of life. And that's where you get the electoral agreement for this, whereas in countries like Spain, Italy, and Greece that have had pretty unstable politics since the war, they've kind of bought social peace between the classes with high wages, high pensions, full employment, free health care. And that means that, when times are tough and there's not as much revenue coming in, you can't exactly just cut it, because then there's a riot in the streets and Nazis win 8% in the next election, which happened in Greece yesterday.
Nazis won 8% of the vote.
Well, technically they're called the Golden Dawn, but they're basically Nazis.
Oh.
Yeah, they've got 20 seats in parliament now.
20 seats in parliament.
300-seat parliament. So
wow.
yeah.
what is that? 20's fifth of 100. So
Yeah, I mean they're not kingmakers. It's just
yeah,
appalling.
it's less than 10%.
They
Yeah.
want to place landmines on the border with Turkey. It's one of their flagship policies. No Muslims. That's a really key point for them. I guess.
Barbarians are at the door. You know that, right? Have I told the camera that the barbarians are at the door?
I have never met this man before in my life. Don't know. Wouldn't know him from Adam.
I still say we should just bomb everybody.
I don't say that.
You don't say that?
No, I'm taking my name off this thing. Jeez.
I still got to get cards for you. Yeah.
I've got my ironic cards. I just gotta. Oh no, I threw those out.
Because I puked on them.
You puked on them, Dom.
Yeah, I puked on them. I puked over and on them.
I don't want the folks at home to think that Dominic would ever engage in heavy, unhealthy drinking, because that would just be a myth.
Just copious amounts of
Many
alcohol.
years ago.
For some reason, I was drunk.
It
And
is inexplicable. It didn't
somebody
make
got
sense.
me drunk. I didn't want to do it.
No.
But I was in the back seat of John Newman's car, and I just puked all over his business cards.
It was pretty great.
Yeah. Could they have been salvaged?
Probably, but I was just appalled. I don't know.
Yeah. You could have just, gave them out to other people
Well, there
with
were.
puke on them.
I guess. I mean, I had 1,000 printed up, and then like 8 months later, when you puked on them, I had like 920 of them. So I was like, well, what the hell?
You, how much you pay for,
$20.
That's a lot.
$20.
Well, I guess for 1,000, that's not really a lot.
Okay, well, perhaps that's quite a lot of money to you, but as a baller and international playboy, it is a drop in the bucket. No, actually, people lent me the money at the time. Now that I think about it,
Oh,
yeah,
for you to get
business cards.
that didn't mean anything.
No, they were entirely frivolous. They were a joke. They said Byronic anti-hero on them, next to bullets.
John's name used to be Gunpowder.
For reasons too complicated to go into in this forum.
We can go into them.
No, it was just. I mean, it wasn't a fun story.
Oh,
It's just Bill misheard something I said, and then I screamed gunpowder. I don't think we were on any drugs. I mean,
it was a good story though, from what I remember.
not really. But Europe,
Yeah. I don't know. How do you think that's gonna be for our current president with the election coming up?
I mean, if something gets really screwed in Europe, that's a problem for him because he owns the economy at this point.
Right.
And if it gets screwed, then that's going to look like it's his fault, regardless.
Yeah.
And it's pointless to debate whether that's fair or not. It's just the truth.
Yeah. No, that's true. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting because it may some people will like it. Some people will say that's a victory for Obama already. Some people will say, oh, well, he's got to watch out because, the incumbent lost is what happened.
No.
So if people are just up in arms over and, not happy with incumbents these days, then Obama has much to worry about.
Well, I mean, in Europe, it matters what the incumbents were standing for there, as here. I mean, they were cutting everybody's social benefits in the middle of the Depression. Like, no one's ever really in favor of that.
Yeah, I am.
Well, you're kind of a special case. And in the context of European politics, it's controversial. In the United States, you have more of a consensus against something like that, but at the same time, President Obama is at least perceived to be on the opposite side of that argument. He would prefer not to cut these things.
Well, yeah, but times are tough. So, but yeah, times are tough. So, everybody's got to take a cut. That's just how it works. I lost a couple of jobs. I gained and lost jobs during the worst of during the worst of the recession.
Yeah.
So,
And I guess I quit a job right after Lehman went belly up for another job, and then that job didn't go so hot. So then I got this new job called being unemployed, laying on your girlfriend's couch looking for work. Yeah, it was a promising position, but then made a lateral move to working with crackheads at the General Mills plant.
oh man, that was the best time in your life that I can remember.
Cracktown, dude.
Yeah. Down on Armour. The street was called Armour.
Yes, like the hot dogs, Armour. Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked there with a guy who became my best work buddy, Heroin Will.
Chuck? Oh.
No, Heroin Will.
Heroin Will.
Yeah.
That's his name?
Well, not like his mom calls him that, Dom. But
Now his mom calls him Heroin Will.
his own mother, calls him Heroin Will. It's his Christian name.
That would, yeah.
Heroin
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah, God-given name. That would be great if it was. Yeah. So, I hope Sean Anderson is not watching.
Sean Anderson is currently texting me, trying to set up a taco night. Thank you. I'm busy.
Oh, is that supposed to be tomorrow night? It's Taco Tuesday tomorrow night. You know that it's Taco Tuesday, right?
I actually had a taco for lunch today, so I wouldn't make that face. Not at me, anyway. There you go.
Taco Tuesday is serious.
It's not Taco Tuesday, folks. Don't listen to him.
Well, no, tomorrow is Taco Tuesday, but we take it seriously around here.
Taco Tuesday, and we don't take it seriously.
Whatever.
No more smiling.
How was your day?
Long.
Yeah.
Not that busy. Read the internet kind of a lot.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
It's good to have some to talk about. Biden yesterday coming out in favor of the civil unions. Well, in North Carolina, they're going to ban civil unions.
Well, that's just friggin' stupid.
Is what I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah. So civil domestic partnerships. And so Biden came out saying that it was about love, or or it's about who you love. It doesn't matter who it is.
Okay.
But he has said that he's in favor of it. And so what people were debating about was, well, where is the whose office does he represent? Does he represent his own viewpoint as an individual, or does he represent the office that he's taken oath to?
I mean, in our system of government, the two are essentially equivalent.
Yeah, because you're on record, you're on message.
He's the vice president. I mean, his constitutionally ascribed job is to preside over the Senate and wait for his boss to die, and that's kind of it. And so they get kind of horned into these little messaging odd jobs.
Does he make?
Around the
They don't
country.
make legislation, do they? They don't.
They can recommend it.
They can recommend legislation. Okay.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I forgot to give a shout out to Bongo Billy.
Ow!
I gotta give a shout out to Bongo Billy while he's not here.
rock,
Punk Rock Billy, ladies and gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen.
Uh
Recall election. I read today the undecideds are in the low single digits.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's becoming more of a race now.
Yeah. It's toss up right now. I believe it's statistical dead heat.
Tomorrow is the election for the Democratic primary.
The primary. And once they have a candidate, that might firm things up a little, but
Yeah, but they're split right now.
yeah. And I mean, I really feel like all the Democrats that are going to come in for the Democrats are already on the team and already answering polls that way. I mean, I don't think any committed Democrat is going to be like threatening to stay home if their preferred primary candidate doesn't win it. Like,
Right.
they want
Yeah.
this.
Right.
Like they're in it.
I thought that's what you were saying, and then I had to, No. You're not saying that.
I'm not saying.
You're not saying what you're saying.
I would never say what I say, Dom.
Got it. Oh Christ! I forgot to shout out two houses too. There's such just a long list of people that I gotta write it down and get it because I know Satterwhite's watching this.
What's up, Satterwhite? I appreciate your Facebook likes. Don't tell him that I don't really appreciate his Facebook likes.
Dave Satterwhite, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. A shout out to the houses. I wanted to have this week. I wanted to have my friend Joe's band Antler House play, but or like just a little acoustic 3-song piece, but they didn't get back to me, and so I feel like, well, if you're not gonna try to, I'm not gonna try to reach out to you. You gotta try to get on here, man. Why do I have to try to reach out to you if you want to play my show? Yeah, no. But I'm more than happy to have my friends' acts play on here. With the understanding that they're not getting paid for it. This is free. So, yeah. That's cool with me. You want the promo? Hey, take it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
How was your day?
My day? All right. I went to the grocery store. I had some chili. That was okay. What else did I... Oh, I had a vitamin water. That was cool. Got some laundry done.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's...
It's been more than 2 weeks. So I feel like we're really getting somewhere here.
On the laundry?
On the laundry, yeah.
That's moving, man. Thanks.
Yeah, the laundry and maybe working some more once I get some more hours where I work. Yep. What's Sean saying?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't?
I've got plans.
Oh.
I'm not going to taco night, bro.
But it's tomorrow night.
Folks at home can't see the withering glare. I'm getting down right now. This is my hatred, Dom. Given for you.
Awesome. So what are you doing tomorrow night? Just hanging out with Aaron?
Tomorrow night, I am working on a project.
Oh.
This Thursday is my last day of class.
Okay.
Things wrapped up. Put my portfolio together. I got 2 poems to edit.
Okay.
And then we're all done. Hand it in Thursday, and I can go back to writing the things that I want to write.
Yay.
I know I've been doing that on weekends anyway.
Yeah, right. So yeah. I got an offer to play this place in Wrigleyville in Chicago for an hour, and the girl who's in charge, or a woman rather, who's in charge of marketing events, says I should do 50-50 covers originals.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm on the phone with Dave Satterwhite and Smith, and they say, well, you should cover Nirvana.
Mm-hmm.
All apologies, because obviously Steve Albini's from Chicago, and he produced that album, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you should also cover the Beatles, just a Beatles song. And I go, oh, not 2 Beatles songs? They go, no. If you're covering Beatles, you're either doing 1 song, no songs, or all Beatles songs. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, you're right.
That is the law.
Yeah, that is the law.
A statute. We may quote freely and has been upheld by the courts.
But they said that I could not, under any circumstances, cover the Ramones.
Okay, that's...
And no, why?
Because everyone does. It's like Last Caress at a basement show, dude. Like, we've all seen it done. Like,
Yeah, but
last
think of
caress outside an abortion clinic acoustic set. I don't think we've seen that.
man. I walked out of work the other day, and there's an abortion clinic right by the work.
Yeah.
And just this protester arguing with this other guy, like they are just face to face, inches from each other, just trying to have a valid argument with viewpoints, like screaming. And it is just not going that way. Yeah.
Viewpoints.
Yeah, just civil screaming, and it's not working. It's clearly just fallen to, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just funny to see after an 8-hour shift.
Whatever.
What if somebody was standing there?
They would be dead now. Moving right along. I would say my favorite part of the job when I worked at the gas station was by far, throwing protesters off the property.
Oh, that's good too. Throwing anybody off there,
was
bums.
fascist about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Throwing bums out there, that's good.
I threatened to shoot a homeless man in the face once. I believe Bill still has that on tape.
Yes. Oh man. One time, you remind me when you kicked out Senator Herb Kohl.
Yes. He was being a jackass.
Hey.
It's not my fault, He looked directly into my soul. Not Herb Kohl, this guy on the bike going by.
This is a recurring thing.
It is.
And
he's my hero. That guy is the wind beneath my wings. Folks at home, you can't see it. There's a little person, a vertically challenged gentleman, who rode by on a BMX bike, and he just looks like he's having the time of his life.
It's not a BMX bike; it's a kid's bike.
Oh.
At least I think it is.
Okay,
I don't know.
Well, I ride a freaking adult street bike, so I don't know or care what the distinction is. But please enlighten me.
Cool story, bro.
It is a pretty cool story, bro. All
So
right.
let's go to Herb Kohl. Let's go to this story. I like this
Herb
narrative
Kohl.
a lot.
Okay.
So hold on, let me check the microphones here.
Okay. Senator Herb Kohl.
Oh, you're coming in really clear here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Senator Herb Kohl and his lover used to stop in the gas station that I used to work at and that Tom currently works at. And
He lived in the Juno Towers,
yeah, he had a
right
place
around the
down
corner,
there.
by downtown Milwaukee.
And while his partner was a very, very nice person, just really class act all the way, the Senator Kohl himself was kind of crotchety and grumpy, and would generally come into the gas station and order his 2 packs a day of unfiltered Lucky Strikes by just holding up 2 fingers. Dom, the folks at home can't see me. Can you throw up 2 fingers and glare?
He would come in and I think make this face.
Show him the fingers, Dom. That's the one, folks. Get a good look. That's Herb Kohl. All right.
Herb Kohl would say nothing to John, and
Nothing.
he said that
We were not people.
the
He would not address us any more than he would address the neighbor's dog.
yeah. He literally, okay, how long did you work there? About 2 years?
It was about 2 years, yeah.
And Herb Kohl said less than like 10 words to him the whole
I
time.
don't know that we got to 5, really. But, I mean, so anyway.
And this is a United States senator,
And this is-
popularly elected
Yeah.
to the state of
It's
Wisconsin,
Herb Kohl, folks.
holding
So
one of
he's-
2 seats in the Senate.
He's in there one day, okay, and he walks in, holds up his 2 fingers, and the cashier on duty, okay, who is by far our cutest cashier ever. Her name was Kelsey. She was adorable, sunny, cheerful. And Herb Kohl looks at this girl and just like grunts his unhappiness. And she's like, well, they're coming in tomorrow. We'll have them tomorrow. And he's like, and walks out. Comes in the following day. Throws up the 2 fingers. Okay. Kelsey again tells him, I'm sorry, the shipment didn't come in today. Herb Kohl throws up 1 finger.
Can I show the camera?
Yeah, do it. That one, folks. Seriously. Senator Herb Kohl. Okay. So he turns around, he walks out, and I come in that day for work after I get done with class. And Bill tells me Senator Herb Kohl flipped Kelsey off. And I'm like, oh my God, what are you going to do?
That
He's
was
like,
uncalled for.
well, I got to throw him out of the store.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to.
Bill, you made a ruling.
Oh yeah. We're making
You
a
made a
ruling.
It was rude. It was uncalled for.
It was.
But
And
so
you're a
I
United
was
States senator.
I was just lucky enough to be the cashier on duty, manning the barricades, when who should come in looking for his luckies but Senator Herb Kohl. He held up 2 fingers. I said, "I don't think so, sir." And he said, "What?" And I said, "I'm sorry, Senator. I have to ask you to get your ass out of this gas station." And that, ladies and gentlemen, was one of the funnest things I ever said.
That's how I escaped my certain fate.
It was how we escaped our certain fate of selling Herb Kohl cigarettes.
Boom.
Yep.
See you later, Senator.
And then he died.
Well, he's giving up his seat this year, so
Is he still alive?
he is alive, and he's not running for a seat this year. And the Republicans are all running for that seat.
Yeah.
Thompson,
Yeah.
Hovde, I think wants it. This guy Eric Hovde,
Yeah.
some business dude. God, who else? Mark Newman, N-E-U-M-A-N.
Yeah, I don't
maybe
get
2
that.
N's. I don't.
There's like an X in there. I don't understand how people spell Newman. Like,
Wanzer is actually spelled J-U-A-N-X-E-R. Wanzer.
of course, yeah. It's Cyrillic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's
So that's a Herb Kohl story.
the tawdry political life of the East Side. So,
Yeah. Feingold is not in office anymore. Ron Johnson got his seat.
that sucks. I mean, I think that sucks. I think Russ Feingold was really
Yeah?
conscience to the Senate.
Yeah, he probably was.
A real nice guy. I met him when I was in 3rd grade.
Really?
Yeah, I went to school with his nephew Joel,
Russ
who
Feingold.
was a hellraiser. Let me tell you, man. Yeah, me and Joel, our parents thought we were sociopaths for most of the 3rd grade because we would break rules and end up in the stupid little rules just to piss off the monitors on the playground. Like they'd be like, "Don't go on the grass," and we'd put 1 foot on the grass.
Yeah.
That kind of crap. And so our moms would be down there every day bailing us out. Joel Feingold, if you're out there, call me, man. Buy you a beer.
I'm in Milwaukee for some reason.
For no reason. It wasn't for the quality of the education, let me tell you.
Nor the quality of the air
No.
or the
Quality
water.
of the radio, for that matter.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Rock and
Cutoffs.
roll.
Cutoffs.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, man.
I wanna name the Shell station Rock and Roll Shell. After
Well-
you ever hear Rock and Roll McDonald's?
No. He's making that face at me again, folks. Somebody call the police. We're at River West Video.
You've never heard Rock and Roll McDonald's?
I don't know why I would lie to you about not having. What do I stand to gain from this deception?
It's a song by a man who is more than a man, really. Named Wesley Willis.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Does that hurt? Does that hurt your little soul?
You know, I can hear you very clearly.
I'm glad.
Well, Wesley Willis was a man. He was an African American male in Chicago, Illinois. And there is a McDonald's still standing to this day in downtown Chicago with the guitar. It's right by the Hard Rock Cafe. It's called the Rock and Roll McDonald's. And he wrote a song about it. And I'm not going to even try to sing that song on the
Please
air.
don't. I'm running into copyright issues.
Yeah, but it's great. And he was crazy. And I'm pretty certain that he smoked much crack cocaine during his lifetime.
That's,
Much.
lots
I'll
of.
say an excessive amount. That is a big toothbrush. Oh my God. She's got a huge toothbrush. And there's a girl in the store with a huge toothbrush, and I don't know what I'm doing with
Folks
my
at
life.
home cannot see that.
Cannot see that. That's why I'm telling them that.
You don't know what you're doing with your life?
Without a huge toothbrush.
I really don't feel like a huge toothbrush is the silver bullet you need. I mean,
It's not.
no, good long hitch in Vietnam. That's what you need,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man. What else was in the news? Did you catch anything else interesting?
I did find it kind of funny, although I didn't see any commentary on this. But yesterday, when all these elections happened, with the whole austerity regime in Europe being rejected by France and to probably an even greater extent Greece,
Yeah.
it was actually the anniversary of Germany's surrender, World War II. So,
Sweet surrender.
sweet surrender.
Destruction.
Cheap trick, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Should we open the phone lines?
If you like.
Phone lines are open, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time, for no reason. I kind of felt like doing it. If you're interested in calling in at all, please call 414-935-2951. And I will abide your phone call and pray that it's recording. Because it's certain the line's on. It's that buzzing. If you can hear that. No, it's not. No, it is. People are allowed to share their opinions. That's fine.
Give us a call.
I don't be giving no F.
Yeah.
I don't be.
But no, I didn't see a lot of other news today.
Brewers are losing, so that sucks. Our baseball team is doing poorly. And not many people are happy about that. If that's news at all, I don't know. There are a lot of things that were on CNN yesterday that I just wouldn't call news. At all. Even the Biden thing was just like, why is this news? Why are people talking about this?
I don't know. That's kind of news. He's coming out in favor of.
Kind of, but I don't
It's
know.
a step forward. I mean,
Yeah, undoubtedly.
no.
Tim is in Tucson, Arizona.
Good for him.
Good for him, yeah.
Yeah.
I always wanted to go back
To Tucson.
to Tucson. Back to the island. Well, there's really nothing there, though, but, you know.
I don't know. Tucson. I've been to Phoenix, never Tucson.
Phoenix is dirty, man. Dirty.
Yeah.
It's just not good. And their population decreased recently.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Philadelphia is back in number 5 for biggest cities in the United States.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. I recently been interested in Savannah, Georgia.
Why Savannah, Georgia?
I know a person down there, a girl down there, and she says, "Well, everything's better here." So I say, "Well, how are your taxes?" Well, taxes are low,
Yeah.
especially sales, income, and property.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. It's a lot smaller in population. The air is supposed to be much better. Cost of health just much better. Income about the same actually. Economy is just split evenly. If you go to best places to live and compare the cities,
Yeah.
it's kind of on point with Milwaukee economically. But the future growth is a little bit better, I think.
Yeah.
So it looks promising. The weather's always nice. You know,
Yeah.
it's like less than 20 miles away from like an island, I think. If I may be mistaken on that statistic.
Don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Let's see. I'm struggling to keep it up here. I'm not really struggling, but you know, topics are kind of boring. The news is really weak lately.
The election, once it kicks in, is going to be a big deal.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I could tell you guys about shootings and robberies and all along everywhere, but that's just stuff that happens every day, and no one cares about it at all. Well, actually, DJ Devereaux died. It was a local DJ. Died yesterday. I'm not certain of what, but he was friends with a lot of people I know. So give an R.I.P. to DJ Devereaux. And oh my God, how did I forget? How did I forget this? I totally forgot. MCA died from the Beastie Boys.
I heard about that from all these people who I had never once heard listening to the Beastie Boys. It was really great. And
Yeah.
not that I listen so much to the Beastie Boys. I listen to them occasionally, but I mean, man.
Yeah, I really don't know much of MCA's work. A lot of my friends are really big fans, apparently, because they kept talking about it.
He fought and died for my right to party.
Yeah, it's true. He did. He did. Mifflin was last week. Mifflin Street Block Party, for the unfamiliar folks. It's a large block party in Madison, Wisconsin.
You know, I heard that was kind of a letdown.
I don't know. I've never been.
I've never been there myself. I just know it from the stories my drunk friends tell me.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I heard it wrapped up at 5.
It always wraps up at 5. Or
Really?
was it 7? You know, it might have been. I don't know. I thought it wrapped up kind of early. It starts at like 11 a.m. to 7, or I don't know. But 5 does seem really early, like stupid early.
Yeah.
They're trying to actually get it shut down.
Yeah.
Lawmakers are trying to abolish the block party, which would be insane. That would be insanity if they shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
I think, because it's a really huge attraction to the city. And a lot of people stay for it. A lot of people probably get hotels for that kind of thing. You know, I don't understand why something that pours so much money into that city would.
Well, how much money does it bring in versus what it costs in
To-
terms of rerouted traffic, extended police coverage?
Maintenance, repairs.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, no, that's true. That is definitely true.
So, and no city, whatever the financial benefits, necessarily wants a drunken riot.
Yeah.
So
And those exist.
those do exist, particularly in Madison. Madison is kind of a reputation for those during Halloween, I think. But
Yeah.
of course, we got River Splash. So
Well, we don't have River Splash anymore.
Well, I guess
And it's
now
actually
we
for
don't.
that reason. Yeah. No, and you know what? Good riddance to River Splash and everything that it brought, or destroyed, rather.
yeah,
The city's much better without it, I think.
yeah, River Splash. I only went down there once, but that was way too much. It's just loud,
Were we?
scream. Yeah,
Yeah. Whatever. All right. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
ugly.
It was fun, though.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah, had to get out of there.
There is an organ playing.
There's an organ playing. I thought I heard something, so now I know
Yeah.
what that sound is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Got cowlick. You can tell me I'm on the air with a cowlick.
Well, I don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
I can't imagine our dozen listeners do either.
Yeah, our dozen listeners. Hey, guys. You should ask your sister how many listeners we have.
I don't think Lizzie listening. She's
Or
getting
viewers,
ready for,
rather. Oh.
Getting ready for a final.
Oh, okay. Thanks a lot, Liz. You're great. So, we got the organ. We got MCA. He's dead. Well, we don't have him anymore. River Splash is dead. Mifflin, soon to be dead. Mifflin and Cinco de Mayo. Man, I hate that holiday. For the same reason I hate St. Patrick's Day.
Amateur night.
Amateur night. It's got about as much cultural validity. So,
The Irish we just call St. Paddy's Day the reinforcing of the stereotypes.
yeah. Oh, yep. Yeah, I don't know if anybody that's really proud to be Irish loves St. Patrick's Day. Well, that's not true. A lot of Irish
I never
do.
really understood the notion of pride in one's ethnicity.
Yeah,
It's not like you did anything to be Irish or Italian or
right.
black or Jewish or
Right.
Native American or.
This is great coffee.
I'm glad you like it.
You want some?
No,
He doesn't want some.
no.
Yeah, that whole notion of well, I saw this damn billboard the other day, and the billboard is at St. Joan Antietam High School on Van Buren and Ogden, and the billboard says that May is like Asian Pacific Island month, Asian Pacific Islander month. That's what month it is.
Really?
I didn't know that until I saw that damn stupid billboard.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a heavy indictment of a billboard. Who cares? And if I know any Asian Pacific Islanders out there, hey.
Hey, no offense to Asian Pacific Islanders.
Stand with you, my brothers. I don't actually know any Asians.
One day we'll realize that if you're born in this country, you're just an American.
I would agree with you on that.
And these special interests of every little group just does more to divide us as a country than it does to unite us to one common interest, and exacerbates the notion that we have one common goal as a citizenship of this country. But people can, want what they want, I suppose, and identify themselves how they identify themselves. Whatever that begets, I don't think it's going to. It's going to give them. I don't think it's going to give them the result they're looking for.
Yeah.
Any rate.
Good coffee. This time next week, I will have completed my undergraduate education.
Oh man, I still have to look into the Milwaukee Bar Association and see what I can do to get in there, because I can test right in there. I found out.
Are you serious? You don't need to go to law school?
I don't have to go to law school. I could just test right into there. I mean, yeah, who's gonna hire a guy that just tests right in without?
It's also, the bar is one of the most legendarily difficult tests.
Difficult tests, yeah.
The earth.
Right. So we'll see. I'm not afraid of you, bar exam.
You will be.
You will be.
Yeah, like Yoda.
Like Yoda.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm mad that Bill, who's a man that was born in 1979, has not ever seen Star Wars.
I feel that the Star Wars trilogy is supremely overrated.
You know what?
The original trilogy, supremely overrated.
Hang up my headphones and go home, because we are clearly not friends.
No, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's just not that, like, oh my God, Star Wars, oh my God.
There's only one trilogy.
Okay.
It's not The Lord of the Rings. I'll tell you, it's Star
I
Wars.
didn't enjoy that either. But
Well, yeah, I actually haven't watched all of them, but there's only one. There's only one trilogy. Everybody should realize that. And recognize that as the rule of law.
yes,
I gotta look at the camera more. I'm finding that out.
I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah. I get terrible video quality anyway when I'm back home. It looks good right here, though. I mean, I look okay right here, but I don't know if people back home can get on the same level as I can with that video quality.
Yeah.
I'll have to adjust it. Let's see if I can adjust it at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's already getting dark. That's what I kind of like about doing the show, is that when we start, it's like it's not really dark at all, and by the time we get out of here, it's just getting there. Remember that one time we did it for Tim the first time? I think it started out during the day, and then we started at 8, I think, and then by 9 it was just dark, which is really cool, I thought.
Well, I don't know. The days are getting longer all the time. It'll still be light when we get out of here tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause we're up to 1:45.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
No, we got 10 minutes to kill.
Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I have not seen you since the last show.
Yeah, it's been a busy, crazy little week.
Yeah. Filled with misery.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, just Nothing. Just go.
I mean,
nothing.
I was busy. I had a lot to do. I got it done. I was very tired.
Yeah. I need to record a couple songs just for a demo, so I'm gonna talk to Nick actually when I get out of here. Let's see if I can't do that, or maybe call Tim and see if I can't set up something with him, because I know he's got some recording space in his attic.
Yeah.
I don't know that he has anything to record, just vocals and guitar though. I think he's got some vocals. But yeah, if anybody's interested, we'll be starting to play O'Malley's on Sheffield and Addison.
There you go.
Yeah. The money is there, so I understand.
Money.
I should be so lucky to get a second gig in Chicago the same day and just get doubly paid. That would be just great.
Well, yeah. I mean, it would.
Yeah. Especially for like 2 hours of my time. I'll speak with you about the rate after we get out of here.
I'm not paying you for anything.
Oh, they are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they are. Time you got?
I've got 13 too.
Yeah.
So, book recommendation.
Okay.
Look at Me by Jennifer Egan.
You recommended that
Did I already?
a couple of shows
Okay,
ago.
well, The Yiddish Policeman's Union by Michael Chabon.
You did that too.
Yeah. Well, currently I'm working on Gilead by Marilyn Robinson. I'll let you know if it's any good.
Okay.
It's already about God, so I'm skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. Album recommendation: Captain Beefheart's Trout Mask Replica.
yeah, it's Get Free, dude.
It's the redemption.
It's the redemption.
And yeah, you're gonna the listener, if they're not familiar, will have to break with everything that they think they know about music
Belay that order, listener.
and get free.
Disregard that.
No. Regard that. Regard it seriously.
Disregard it.
No, dude, regard it, please. Please.
Oh, dude.
Is that Sean Anderson?
No.
Is that? Okay. I'm not worrying about it. I feel like I'm gonna get something from Fuel Cafe. Maybe some more coffee. Chase some coffee with your coffee. Some kind of coffee with your coffee. This guy comes into my work. This guy comes into my work the other night, and it's like 6:30 in the morning, and I've got everything done. Like, coffee's brewed, the coffee basket's full, like everything is done. So my time isn't really obligated to anything, but this guy just feels like talking to me about coffee and how he picks up change off the ground and like things that I just could not care less about.
Mm-hmm.
And he does this for like 45 minutes and I can't get a word in. I could not get a word in. And I don't think he realizes that the dynamic of a conversation goes two ways rather than him just saying things to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's like something that ever a thought that occurred in his head at any point in time. But he does this for like 45 minutes, and the newspaper guy, the guy that delivers the newspapers, comes in, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him like, save me, that save me look when you're stuck in a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
You're just like, hey, nearest guy, please interrupt this guy. Because I'm not just going to tell him to go F off and just like, yeah. I mean, he spent money, so he could be there. But I've got to work. And by work, I mean not interact with people for the last hour and a half of my shift.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And so he the newspaper guy then leaves, and he's just like, see ya. He doesn't help me at all. He's
No.
like, see you next week. And yeah, okay. Bye, paper guy. That paper guy's story is something, man. You know, that guy's got a story. If I could tell you a story.
What's that?
So the story is that the paper guy works 7 days a week. 7 of the days of the week he works. And he's making less money and working more hours than when he started. And I go, how does that work? He goes, well, the paper industry, like the news on the paper is just going.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, that's why I'm in school for computers. Like, wow, that is just an American story. Like, can I write about that? I want to write about that.
I mean, you could.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like roughly half of all the people I know did something that's going under and are now in school for computers.
Right.
It's kind of the wave of the future, man.
Wave of the
Study
future.
to be a programmer, dude.
Yeah.
Bro down and program some code.
Is your dad familiar with the Hawkeyes soccer?
I hope he didn't hear you say that. No, my mother watches football.
Well, I mean, it's an Iowa sport, so.
No.
No? Okay.
I wasn't aware they had a notable soccer team.
I'm pretty certain that if they do, kid I went to high school with is on their soccer team.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool that he's still doing the athletic thing.
Yeah.
Guy I went to high school with is actually on the New York Jets.
Really?
It's awesome.
What's he play?
Offensive line?
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm pretty certain I know it's offense. I think that's the position. It's offensive linebacker. His name is Nick Bellore, and I forgot his number, and he'd kill me because I forgot his number. But his name's Nick Bellore, and that's awesome. That I didn't know that he played through college. I knew he played through high school, but I didn't think he took it that seriously.
Yeah.
He's a big dude. I mean, he's offensive line, so yep, kind of gotta be. Newman. Let's just wrap it.
Yeah.
All right, listeners. This has been a. I thought this hour went okay. No interruptions. No BS this time. Straight business. Straight to the nitty gritty. The biz. All business. All right. Shout outs again to Brenna at Zoomies, Alex Hayes at Fuel, all those crews, Billy at the Lake Bluff, and the whole Lake Bluff crew, Two Houses Chicago, Flynn McNamara in Prescott, Arizona, Lisa Grassi in Las Vegas, the whole Standard Tavern, anybody within the sound of my voice worldwide. This has been No Frequency Radio. Up next is Extempor Radio with Brendan O'Day and his co-host Sam. It should be interesting. Until next week, Monday, 6:00 p.m. This has been No Frequency. We're out.